The semi-finals were unfathomable. The result for both the games way too different than each other, but both the teams who performed really well are now in the grand finals. Ladies and gentlemen, you all are watching the KGeN Liftoff 2024. I'm going to be your host and caster KGeN, and alongside me, one of the most lovely out there, Ahana. We witnessed the semis yesterday, and now
Yep.
we've got Watch Your Six, Babam in the finals. Who you've got rooting for?
Babam, babam. No doubts on that. They had much better strategies considering what we saw. And they were actually able to bring into the game also on individual levels. So I think Team Babam Babam must get it. 3-1 is what I guessed yesterday. By today, I've gotten even more confident. So 3-0.
Wow, wow. Is that something that you think will happen or you want to see happen?
Um, what I really want is something I won't be able to say. But I but I think it will be a 3-0.
All right, understandable. And to be honest, I kind of won't disagree with you over the fact that Babam have been looking really sly, right? Even
Yes.
yesterday, they clearly showcased the strength they have, specifically in those attacking rounds. Even if you consider like the map of Bind, where yeah, we do see teams holding their fort down really well, they still were able to quickly maneuver around the defensive setup and then eventually have their own way in terms of the rounds that they wanted to carry forward. So I agree over to the fact that Babam looks very solid, but in terms of adaptation is where I think Watch Your Six always wins.
That's true. That's true. We did notice yesterday that Watcher 6 was able to quickly, modify their strats according to what was happening on the other side.
Hmm.
But I think a lot of it had to do with the lack of strats overall.
Hmm.
So I would still put my money on Team Babam Babam. They do seem to be the ones who have more grasp onto exactly how the game must unfold. But
Hmm.
then again, Watcher 6, as you mentioned, is definitely adaptable. And if they are able to find themselves the counters for today's match, it's gonna be perfectly
Hmm.
fine.
True. And well, having a look at the perfectly fine journey as well for these teams, Watch Your Six. I mean, this team started with a 2-0, right? And you mentioned right before the show got over yesterday how the teams who started with a 2-0 ended in a 2-1 situation. It's just six journeys like that. But on the other side, if you're watching Babam against Scarlet, they won in a 2-1 fashion and then moved forward to dominate the side of Moon. And 2-0 was the scoreline. If I remember correctly, the first map was a 13-8, while the second map was a 13-6. And if we're starting things on Bind, I really think that Babam might actually have a solid head start.
Exactly. Bind as well as on Ascent both seem like Babam Babam's playgrounds for now. And I think with both of those maps already in their pockets, they might have an easier time going forward. Because on Ascent, we were discussing how between Watcher 6 and Girl Gamer Dawn, there was just no flashers, no, real way to actually enter in, while Babam
Yeah.
Babam was using a KO, making things easier for themselves. So I think they do have a better chance on the first two maps. And this map veto looks very Babam Babam favored.
Agreed, man. Because again, this team likes to play on the attacking side. They really know how to get those 7-8 rounds on the attack. So, of course, if you're starting things on Bind and you can also transition it to the Ascent map, I think so they already are looking like they might start with a very heavy 2-0 favor advantage. And if you move forward to Haven, yet again, an attack-centric map, and even yesterday on the map of Abyss, we saw Watch Your 6 move to the map point first and then it was stolen away from them. So again, not solid memories onto that map for their side, right? So
Yeah.
I think so. The only map that I actually think is in favor of Watcher Six is Sunsets.
Yep.
They really need to steal at least two of them away if they want to push it to map 5.
Exactly. They need to make sure that they're going to be able to find themselves a good grounding, specifically in Haven and Abyss.
Yep.
If they are able to find Haven and Abyss for themselves, then we can see them finding Sunset as well. But then again, if you statistically and playstyle wise take a look at Haven, it still again seems like one of those maps that can just be much more favored for the players of Babam Babam. That just makes things very, scary for the side of players from Watcher 6. But if they keep watching their 6, they might still have a good enough chance. Oh my
Absolutely.
goodness.
Here we
No.
go. Yeah, I know. I know what you're thinking, but
Yeah.
we're still gonna be looking at this entire formation. I still remember the way how AFK King was also playing yesterday along with Zoro, stepping up whenever he needed to. But Dhruv was the main guy on the Sova who constantly was able to shut down his opponent. If I'm not wrong, was Pluto on the map of Abyss. So things are definitely gonna get heated if this guy starts to shoot his enemies down. But at the same time, Babam, they look really solid. The composition very again very good with the Gecko, Sova, double initiator. You got the flash, recon, and then to follow all those things up, you've got Clove for those smokes, as well as Clove is like an agent you can really play as a pseudo duelist. So it's gonna be fun to see which one of them will win. As ladies and gentlemen, we will be moving into the map of Bind. It's Watch Your 6 up against Babam.
Let's see how this unfolds. This one is gonna be calling the initiation of the day into the grand finals of KGeN liftoff. This is this is gonna lift off for one of the teams. Let's see which one. The pistols have generally been much better for the side of Babam. Yet again, I'm sorry, I'm constantly saying way too many good things about this team. I hope I don't jinx them, but that's just what I've observed in yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see now. But again, this is one of the favorite side where they always like to play around with. And normally they like to play for the extremities, but as of now, they're playing for those shots, be it hookah, be it a shot. Just took the control of that area, tried to figure out what the setup was, and now are moving in towards the B. There's already a tripwire in this window, and Snyder is playing in the cubby. Technically a crossfire setup coming in, but there we go. Yep, finding the first one on Snyder. That's an important one because now this pushes back Jet, who's already down to just 17 HP into the elbow. Shot dart! That's perfect! And giving a beautiful present to Jet.
Not a very welcome one though. This was not what Jet had in mind when she thought she's gonna unwrap a box. But well, she was sent packing, and now it's all between Creeper and Chario because the rest of the team does not even have to be here. With that third on the board, Babam will take the first round for themselves.
True, getting that first round. Important pistol as well. The first pick, the first opener. We normally do not see the Sova start thing off, but Gift was like, yeah, I was doing pretty solid yesterday. I'm going to continue that performance today as well. But,
Yeah.
It still seemed that Babam, even though they got the round, they were kind of disconnected. Charyu wanted to play a bit more aggressive to fight for the backside control, while the rest of the teammates really just wanted to play in for the post plant over towards the back in the octagon. So, yeah, kind of disconnected, but I think so it's absolutely fine as long as you land the shots.
Exactly. I think the strats from the side of Babam did seem kind of like, lackluster in communication specifically. But then again, I don't think they really needed to start that off just yet. It's pistol round. They're still feeling the game, still trying to get a grasp of who they're up against. And if you take a look at Watcher 6, I don't know if they even really have a plan in mind right now because they have two duelists holding the same site
Stack side.
and the rest of the players all towards site A, which is going to be penetrated pretty easily. There are tripwires and everything, but nothing really converting results for them. However, this entire eco seems to not go in the favor of Babam, with that one Spectre just waiting to be taken down.
And it's gonna be Bucky in the hand as Zoro jumps in onto the face. And then eventually Zoro falls. That's just shock dart. It took his own teammates backstab to take him down. Beautiful. Zoro, I mean. It's okay, but that was again a very solid stack coming in for the side of Watch Your 6. 4 people and then few picks left and right, and Creeper started things off.
True that. I do believe that it was a good enough, retaliation from the side of Watcher 6. They were probably already aware that with better weaponry, this is what can happen next.
Yes.
This time around, they do have their Cypher deployed towards Hookah, which is going to be an important area to take care of because we do see Babam trying to march right in very often. However, their actual real plans seem to be towards Site A.
Could be possible, but Zoro finally finding the first pick onto Electric Sniper though. Opening things off. Punishing the dry peaks that always were coming in. Did not see. Few shots.
No
but
smokes in
none of them
attack is
properly
sad.
connecting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be moving backwards though. But here's the thing, Gift. Oh my God, the sheriff shot onto the head of Creeper. That's definitely an opener. And now the rotation is being pulled in over towards the B side. And guess what? All three people are going there. But Reina, Bucky in the hand, Charyu. He is not like he was live. Now in 10 HP in the hands. Good headshot.
Spike down
Over to
B.
KGeN to
here.
pick up the sheriff
There.
off the opponent. This should be
One
done.
enemy remaining.
Wow.
I am.
Something just save with satchels, I guess.
30 seconds
I
left.
believe so. I believe so. Gift with that 10 HP, just trying to drop as many weapons as possible. Does not get too many and just gets taken down by Jet. I like how there is no real stability of economy on either of the sides. Both teams are just challenging each other back, forth, and center. However, Watcher 6 now can find their standing grounds soon enough. And if they do, everything we talked about, everything we thought, specifically me, will be proven wrong. And I can just find a corner in my room and sit there and cry while you take care of the casting.
I see. I see. We'll see as of now how these things are going to be moving forward, right? Because as you mentioned, both these teams are not just jumping around, and there we go. Full-fledged hit from short. It's going to pick off. Stock. One pick, but after that, the follow-up coming in from Electric Sniper and Gift. Making sure the numbers advantage are in their team's favor while Jet gets the weaponry upgraded, takes down Gift. That was a big pick coming in.
Spike planted.
2v3 situation.
Last
Still the
player
weaponry
standing.
was collected, but Charyu landing in that important shot, and now it's just standing here at about 230 down. Couple of people to worry about, two angles to watch for, an electric sniper. Make sure that no other rifle is being dropped.
Nicely executed from the side of Team Babam Babam. They finally had the weaponry, and once they did, they were able to go ahead and march through. I'm not very disappointed in Watcher 6 either. They did a good job. But now I want to see which one of the teams is going to be able to really, go ahead and find themselves the right strat to oppose and to counter the opponents, because that's going to be the biggest thing here. And I think the potential for that stands stronger for Team Babam Babam in terms of their overall agent composition. But then if you talk about Watcher 6, so far they've been taking good gunfights. So I'm not going to completely count them off just yet.
Standing at slow and steady should be the name of the game as of now, though the lead destroyed very fast. It's yet again a stack side over towards the B. The reads from Watcher 6 have been so on point. It's like they just know what Babam is actually planning to do now. Behind the thrash, they're actually moving forward. Scoreline as of now. Oh, lovely ball bang coming in from Reina. Catching Gift out. Now you don't really have a Sova to work around with, but Stark finally picking off Jet as well. The individual prowess coming into the play, but Chad needs to worked out for him. Still 3 people out here, and it seems like Babam, after watching all these people, have decided not to fully commit here. But Watcher 6 also have the exact same idea, so they're already
30
sending their
seconds
own
left.
Sova over towards the A.
They are going to be holding A from the backlines so far because they do not have complete idea of the rotation just yet. Once they do, they can wait for the rest of the team to arrive. However, there's still going to be caution from the side of Babam Babam, and they are running out of time. So Babam
10
Babam
seconds
has to
left.
make a very quick move towards the be going ahead and trying to make that possible, but no, the time is running out. They need to find everyone and they cannot, because that was just an impossible task at hand. Zoro hiding away right on time to be able to save the team from being in a loss.
They just spent in way too much time and trusted Wingman to go in for the plan. There was absolutely no way to provide any kind of backup, and doing a phenomenal job running down that clock.
Are you missing Sage now, Babam Babam? She was buffed for a reason. You should have used her.
If only.
If only, yeah.
Well, alas, that's not happening. But maybe this next round can actually go in for the side of Babam. I kind of want to have a look at the economy as to what weaponries are they carrying. It's not gonna matter for Gift though, just being picked off. Now, time and time again, every single round, Gift is the one who's either being picked off or constantly taking the first engagements, which should not really be the case. The life for the team so that you can actually use those recons, the owl drones to try and help your team scale up onto those avenues and at least get some information. Also got the wingman and the dizzy to pair all of that up with. Send the wingman first, throw the dizzy out, use the recon at the backside. Easy scale up for the raise after the smokes were put down by the clove. And you've got a clove, so who's also got the not dead yet. So basically got one extra life in your arsenal.
Yep.
But it just seems Babam, they're kind of unprepared for this
30
one.
seconds left.
Does feel like it. Considering the way they played yesterday on this particular map, I would not expect that from them. And yesterday we did see Electric Sniper YT being kinda not having the best day on bind. But today it seems like things are changing around for him. Yet again, not on time, not gonna be able to find themselves the right exact situation. But this time around, the wingman does his job.
But
Oh.
shots being fired, Electric Sniper catching one, but eventually falling to.
Last
Still gonna
player
hold down onto
standing.
that backside, but they really need to go in for the retake. 3v1 situation. Are also available. Push comes to shove. 3k, 36 HP. Late storm, but an off angle by Stark catches him. And we are equalized yet again in the score. And this was a 4v5 situation, so watch your 6 lost a round where they had the number advantage. But you know, here's the thing. In terms of the ultimates, whenever we look at a team, we talk about which ultimates are the impactful ones, the round-changing ultimates as such. I don't really see any apart from just maybe one Hunter's Fury or one Not Dead Yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, situationally dependent, you could still consider neural theft one of those, but that's about it. We definitely don't have anything else that can actually alter the results of any round. And my bad. I jinxed the neural theft quite early. The trades are still gonna be solid though, with that sheriff shooting down Team Babam's God Stuck. This is gonna put both the teams at 4 men alive, but the move coming in from the side of Babam this time around has not been read yet. They can easily find themselves some entry and all positions, but Reina is someone they have to be cautious of, and I don't think they're watching it.
Spike planted.
Nova coming back from the back lines, gonna be able to find an entryway. But the backstep from the side of Jet is gonna be the one that's really gonna hurt the most. Electric Sniper, kinda aware, hopefully
Yeah,
did communicate the information.
does not matter.
Plus
Don't really
one
have the
enemy
numbers advantage
remaining.
now. And there we go, the Hunter's Fury. That probably could have been a winning deal.
Never
Okay,
mind.
yeah, we saw that. It's okay, it's absolutely fine. It's gonna be watch your 6 winning out this one more round. It seems like they've studied what Babam likes to do on the map of Bind, and they're actually doing a fantastic job in terms of not letting their own thing. And this was happening by around for side watches. So better weapon, it's the hands of Babam.
Yep. And soon enough,
It's gonna be the other way around.
exactly. And soon enough, if one more round goes to a loss, then Babam might just not be able to find their stability. Overall count on the first half to a very Watch Your Six favored situation. This time around, though, it does seem like an intentional B hit with full commitment in mind. And might not be very difficult either because there are no stalling utilities available on B just yet. All you have to worry about is the smokes and being able to find yourself the right angles. So if the fights are good, you might be able to just win it off.
Hunter's Fury being committed as of now. You're trying to get attacked, but it just seems that it's absolutely wasted because there's no one to eventually scale up on those. Finally, you're gonna see Stark jump in, but man is absolutely solo. Catches one, not dead yet, being used. Stark through the smoke, catches one, but from behind
One
is where
enemy
Zoro
remaining.
eventually went in, along with Reyna. Through the elbow, they take them down one after the other. Spray down comes in, but KGeN gets both. But can he get the third is the big question. Position being revealed. Creeper slowly creeping up.
She
It's a
got
right
this.
click, but cannot win the clutch.
Can do it. Black Canary being her best at this moment. Found her locked out as well.
Guess what? He was going 1 and 4 just before this round.
True that. True that. Now it's 5-4.
Way to step
Beautifully
it up.
done.
Yeah, way to step it up. His teammates probably asking, can you do it?
Don't overthink it. That's my job.
And he said, read my name. Or, no, you know what? I'm gonna say it again. Say my name. Said KGeN. You're like, Yod. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that word, but right. AF kicking though. Getting spotted out by that disease, so we'll have to concede the space of the octagon. Just moves backwards because there's a few people scaling in the hookah as well, so you don't really have the information about what's happening there. Stack towards the A. And I feel like Babam, they just used a couple of utils to try and sell a fake that they might hop towards the A side while everyone's scaling up in hookah and long to go for a B split.
Seems very much like it. There's definitely gonna be a lot of presence towards Octagon. They are pushing in, however, the sneaky position of Reyna needed to be flushed out and has been. Gonna be able to push Jet back as well. Both the major duelists from the side of Watcher 6 are gonna be found and shot at.
30 seconds left.
The HP definitely looks pretty low on their players. However, in the meanwhile, Babam has lost their very important Sova.
I mean, it's been happening in almost every other round, so
Yep.
through the elbow, there's Jet as well. You've got to be wary about it. Claustrophobic, the entire team of Babam finally plants the spike, and Jet able to take down KGeN. Now there are 3 avenues you need to be worried
One
about.
enemy remaining.
Long range fight, so wins it out. Important one indeed. So Dhruv doing a phenomenal job along with the Jet for the team. That's going to be the 5th round on board for Watch Your 6. And this team just does not know when to stop. Babam, how comfortable they looked yesterday onto this map.
Yep.
Struggling more than that.
That they are. Watcher 6 just completely changing the results of a map which statistically was completely in Babam's favor. I don't know where things go from here because currently it does seem like either of the teams, actually neither of the teams, are in the position to have a very comfortable swap. You don't have enough rounds to convert it into a very, lopsided half, and you'll just have to go ahead and give your best to the next half as well. Good position, Creeper, but just way too scared to stay in that fight. I think the amount of withdrawal that's coming from the side of Watcher 6 is slightly disappointing. I mean, take a few fights, take a few shots. I would like to see that.
You talk about take a few shots, and this is glad to Stark in the meantime, just getting ready for that double satchel movement. There's Jet on the other side, so you've got to be wary about it. He was probably trying to find that weaponry. Did not want to overstep his boundaries. Now just a couple of points away from his own showstopper. That's going to be the second one though, which he might get in the last few rounds. So important. Zoro low in the H. Begin from that angle.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Goes out of the catches no one. Long range
Oh,
fake yet
goodness.
again. a few of the wall bangs. Now, that's
Wow.
going to be the headshot. Jet was looking at Zoro, wins out the
One
fight
enemy
against
remaining.
Gift, so he's going to be
30
back up to
seconds left.
150 HP.
Spike down
As Jet will be
A.
able to shut down Charyu. Individual battles
grenade
yet
out.
again being taken. Individual battles yet again being lost as Zoro shuts down KGeN. And with this, watch your 6 reaching at the 6th round mark.
They're already comfortable enough. If they do get the next 2 as well, they can call this their map. But I think now Canary was able to go ahead and very important 4K last time the team was in a rubble. This time around, expected the same, but again, not a replicable round. And hence, you can see what the scoreline looks like. I want to see more from both these sides. Watcher 6 is getting the rounds, but I'm still not seeing that magic happen just yet.
I don't even think so that this magic might actually happen today, right? Because with the way how Watcher 6 is playing, as I said, it seems like they've done their homework, a bit of anti-strat, very good. Stopper comes in inside the tube, catches one, but a good trade by Jet. He's been shutting down Stark every single time. The wingman not being taken.
What did I just...
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
But it's okay. Zero fighting few shock darts to try and catch him.
I'm just glad to know I'm not the only one.
Last
Why
player
are
standing.
3 people playing inside the tube? That's my question. Could not retreat all time, and KGeN is now left with the position to clutch yet again. 59 HP, beautiful shock dart and a high-low setup. But watch your 6 to get the round. This half is
Obviously.
going in their favor. It could very well be an 8-4 defense.
I mean, if they can continue winning rounds like
Last
this, then it's
round in
okay.
the half.
Fine. Whiff on a wingman. Everybody does that. At least I do. So, cool. Now I at least have hopes I can go into competitions and win.
Wingman. I just like to say that.
Okay.
I remember, if I'm not wrong, maybe it was Yinsu, Victoria, someone. One of the VCT
You know they're
competitions, so
cute, right?
I agree, Wingman plushies are the cutest.
I'm saying the people who can
going
get
wrong?
away with saying wingman, you don't belong to the same category.
People won't have yours.
Just kidding. I'm sorry.
I know. Give me those back. I'm just enjoying the fact that Electric Sniper knew that there's an operator in the shower. The man got shotted by a wall bang. Luckily he was alive. Still decided to just walk up to put smokes in. That is absolutely crazy.
It is.
But it somehow still turns out to be a 3v3. That's
Last
insane.
player standing.
Huh? Hello?
Planted.
3v1 now.
Yeah, probably a mouse moment. So happens to the best of us, and now Zoro's position is revealed. He's got the not dead yet, so
Last player
throws out the
standing.
DK, can win the fight against KGeN, and now it comes down to a 1v1. And again, as I said, not dead yet is available. A tap onto the right shell, moves up forward inside his own smoke. That is big. That is great. But he still will fall. And could not use the not dead yet. Either ways, unfortunate for the guy,
Switching
but
sides.
that ultimate's
You're
gonna be
going to
kept
scatter from
just
my
like
stuff.
that.
Super easy to pick off.
7-5 and Babam. Still in the fighting category.
Very well so. Very well so. A couple of pistol rounds, which again statistically are supposed to be theirs. And they might find themselves on an equalizer that can actually change things around. I don't see what's exactly happening for Babam right now. They are not the same team we saw yesterday. Neither is Watcher 6, by the way. They're doing something right. I do wish that there was a little more strat here. I wish that this was not just blindly walking in, trying to pick up fights and see if you win.
took that over to his backside. Chario standing his ground, but not for long now. He is laying on that ground. Lifeless in the body. Fortunate for that Gecko, but the smokes
Spike planted.
now are dissipated. Can we really find the counterplay now? In the hand, the Demon goes out, still peeks at the same angle. Two people in front. Electric Sniper needs to win the fight, but Creeper will be able to send a return gift to shut him down. Now it's the elbow angle for Electric Sniper. He can catch one.
Last player
Falls
standing.
down, so information known, but Electric Sniper's angle was watched out for. Chet picking him off, and with that now Creeper creeping up close. Wants to knife and will do that.
Okay.
I don't feel so good, said Peter Parker to Stark, but this time even Stark does not feel too good.
That he doesn't. Will they reunite though? Will they have that moment? And will it really turn out to be the one that changes the end game? We'll never know. Actually, we will find out eventually.
I always wanted Thanos to win.
I mean, yeah, that would eliminate half of humanity. We had 50% chance of not having you anymore. I am so dark today. I'm so
That's what I
sorry.
That's why I said, no, come on. I said win-win.
Wow, okay, you made it darker.
I know. If you think I'm gonna get offended by any of that, तो हो सकता है तुम गलत हो.
Oh goodness. Galat, though, filhal, you can see Team Babam is also facing the same
Spike
problem.
planted.
They could not be more wrong in picking Byron.
I mean, yet again, not a
Player
yeah. Of course, Stark thought that he can pull off the same shenanigans that Cypher did on him.
Yeah.
Little did he know, AFK was able to reload his entire mag and was like, alright, show up, I'm baiting you. Seems like a funny moment, right? When you're trying to run away from a small kid and then the kid is trying his level best to catch up to you and then you're like running back.
Sure is. Sure is. For the people who can actually outrun kids. I'm not one of them. This is a hurtful memory for me.
Hey, yo, come on, you can outrun a baby.
I cannot. I cannot breathe
What?
long enough to continue running. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay, thank God. I would have totally believed you. I'm not kidding. I would have totally believed you there. But one thing that Babam needs to believe is the fact that they can actually make a comeback in this one because they're only
yes.
4 rounds behind. So, and they've also got the better weaponry now. But the thing is, they don't really have any information of any of the extremities. So that's the big thing. You've got nothing to play around with. And the entire pace, momentum, everything is being controlled by Watcher 6 as of now, who are actually coming from that well. So, there we go. One after the other. Beautiful placement. Oh my god, Jet missed out the shot, but Zoro will be able to wrap up the task. A headshot onto the head of Electric Sniper, and a few bodies do the trick as Creeper will now run in to claim that weapon. And will take the TP as well. Beautiful play. Such a smart maneuver. And now there's only KGeN remaining in the elbow. TP needs to be taken, so you've got the information that someone's coming in from hookah. And that's why everyone's playing on the
Last player
side.
standing.
Spike was already planted. Creeper takes down KGeN, and now Stark definitely can't. Needs to run away to try and save his own life. Gets caught in the tripwire though. HP drained out. They're gonna try and chase him down, so should know where the man is running, but I don't think so there. It's gonna be worth it.
I mean, they could actually cause a lot of damage, but it's okay if they don't want to try that. They're in a comfortable enough position to begin with, so Watcher 6 can have it their way. However, I've never been this wrong in any predictions. I'm feeling so feeling bad for Team Babam, but that's much lesser than what I'm feeling for myself. Because humans, selfishness. It's one of our things, yeah.
Fair enough.
That goes there.
Hey, by the way,
Big thing.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
go ahead. I was just asking, oh, thank you. I was just saying, considering that you wanted Thanos to win, did you go ahead and get yourself the arcane bundle? Yeah, I'm trying to get you broke.
I know. I know. And I'm just trying to convince myself that I don't really need it.
Mhm.
But that's the thing. My mind knows that. My heart does not.
Well,
But here we go. Do the mind of Watch Your Six know that it's gonna? Absolutely they do. The stinger did not work out this time. Could be coming in from Zoro and then Jet yet again landing it onto the box on the left. This time catching Can with the back. Last time Chario was able to win out that fight. Now Stark through the TP. Still a couple of people. Creeper welcomes Chario with some open bullets, but now it's gonna be Creepy corner and Zoro will shut him down. Electric Sniper's information gained. Just a sheriff in the hand. A shock dart. Gonna try and chase him down, but does not matter as Reyna will get Electric Sniper. You stop it. Oh my god.
if Electric Sniper dies with a shock dart, we can actually say he got electrocuted.
We can say that for anyone.
For him, we can say he becomes an electrocuted sniper.
Electrocuted sniper, yeah. Sounds good. Fair. But for that, we need to.
See him
Ask
die with
Dhruv.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to ask Dhruv to actually land a shock dart on him when he's low HP.
Take flight.
Fair to Baba. But I
I-
think so. You know, the main thing is right now that Watch Your Six, all of their players are actually popping off.
True
Even
that.
if they're taking a few individual fights, they're trying to scale up behind one of their teams. They're trying to kill their host. Creeper, it was the lurker, got picked off, but here we go. Couple of shots out there, it's Dizzy being thrown out, no one to scale up on the back of it. So now you don't really have any flash when you would want to retake the site. Good thing they've got the numbers advantage.
I mean, the composition on the side of Babam has been very enabling, but they've not really been able to capitalize on it. Even during their whole attacking side, I did not see Dizzy being used as often to actually clear the angles and be able to make their way in. So they have utility. I don't know what they're doing with it.
Swarm
Beautiful
grenade.
TP
Swarm
coming
grenade.
in now. Another swarm already being used up over towards the B, but a bit too early. So yeah, that's again a problem. Snyder wants to push out forward, but Can will take him down. Take this one was Mr. Jack Snyder. Zack Snyder.
Last player standing.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if he's Jack Snyder or not, but he's definitely the jack of all trades, so pretty solid job there. Gift. Oh my god, lands in a nasty headshot. And now the cloudburst just to create some confusion. Some question marks and throw peeks in at the perfect time to wrap Gift up in the gift bag.
They did it on
Send him
purpose.
back home. Uh-huh.
This seems so intentional. This seems so
Ironic.
intentional. Ironic, yes, but also intentional. Bringing that particular skin just to be able to gift wrap gift. Seems like they did it on purpose. Even if they didn't, this is a conspiracy theory I'm proposing.
I agree.
Also, I don't think Babam can believe in themselves anymore. Not for this map.
Yeah, this one's a bit pretty far gone, so definitely a situation. They might be looking in for the next one already. Start. Matches two. With a 69 HP remaining. The man still controls Hookah with Electric Sniper. Spamming down Jet, finally picking him off too, but Reyna answering back. Was able to pick one, but both the players now pretty disconnected. Drove and Snyder. Now this duel headshot landed by Chario. Perfect one with that. They still win the round as Gift was picked off. Gift picked off. Throw. Answering back for what happened to him the previous round. But
Well,
yes,
the
like,
revenge is there, yeah.
do you really feel that it was worth using the not dead yet by Electric Sniper? I think so that was a panic tap on the X.
I believe that. I believe that. But then again, this could potentially have been the last round of the overall map, so who cares
Nah,
anymore?
but they were winning. Had quite a lot of people, to be honest.
True that. True that.
Here.
I would agree. It was probably just a fat finger, but it's okay. Not like they can change it around anymore. And, well, now someone is dead who cannot be not dead.
Here.
True that. 30 HP.
I know
Now
exactly
onto
where you are.
the jet for the bugle theft. Now you're gonna get the information as to where the people are. Spike's already planted, so that's one thing. All the three people now all the way towards the spawn.
Get out of my way.
Okay, now being used up.
One enemy
There we
remaining.
go, the Thrash. People trying to scale up, but it does not matter as that's going to be Creeper catching all of them. The barrage of Util. And with that map, and that too in a pretty fast, dominating manner. It's going to be watch your six, not struggling like they did yesterday, but rather changing the tides and becoming the tsunami themselves.
Beautifully done, beautifully done. They're not only watching their sixes, but also having each other's backs. So
What if?
very well done from the side of Watcher 6. A very good result altogether. After seeing the way they have performed on this particular map, I think there's a lot more spices waiting for us on the other side.
Hear me out, alright? Hear me
Yes.
out.
Yes.
What if
Mm-hmm.
watch your six does not really mean what the phrase actually means, but rather the number of rounds that their enemy can have?
Oh. Yeah, that would make sense. For today. Yesterday it didn't work out.
Yeah, yesterday it did not, but for today maybe, because
Yeah.
6 rounds for the side of Babam Babam.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm just yapping in nonsense at this point, but
Well,
AFK
that's
King,
exactly what the gameplay from the side of Babam Babam was today. So I hope they are able to fix that by the next map. Otherwise, that's how their
I think
overall result will look. Sorry.
they were struggling very much, I would agree, in the terms of getting those rounds on the attacking side. Electric Sniper, Can, both of them. I mean, 9 and 19. There were total rounds in there were 19 total rounds in the game. So Electric Sniper was literally picked off in every single round.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a very big confidence breaker. 6 plants coming in from Charyu, 6 from Dhruval. So both of them did decent in their own accords, but AFK King was just having the time of his life. 24 and 12 on that jet with the 2 KD,
Yep.
not counting out the assists there, just to make the calculations easy. Was absolutely beast in the entire game.
True that. Everyone on the side of Watcher 6 has a positive KD.
Yeah,
While if you talk about the side of Team Babam Babam, no one other than Godstark has a positive KD. So there's a
true. I mean,
reason for that. Yeah.
Stark was providing the opening to his team, but no one was able to scale up on the back of it. I mean, let's be honest, Gift in so many engagements was the first one to fall in those attacking rounds, and that's not what you want from your own initiator. Because now you don't really have the outgrown to work with, those shock darts to clear some spaces, maybe the recon that might refresh and that you can use to clear out the backside. It's obviously a big problem, but it does not matter, right? AFK King either ways being the MVP of the match for the first one in this grand finals. Ladies and gentlemen, with a 2.4 KDA, Ahana, that ACS looks out of the world.
It does, it does. And AFK King, the way he has performed, definitely it does make complete sense. I think we saw the same MVP yesterday as well on the last map of Ascent for Watcher 6.
True.
And yet again, he's up here. He's making those runs, those glides for the side of Watcher 6. And soon enough, they will be finding themselves very close to that total prize money that comes in for the winners of this tournament.
I 100% agree. They're one step closer. But at the same time, there's still at least 3 more steps, 2 more steps to be taken in this best of 5 series. Because guess what? You need 2 more maps in your arsenal, and we've still got quite a few remaining. We've got Ascent, we've got Haven, then it's gonna be Abyss and Sunset. So all of that really, is now coming into the way how I still feel that this series might actually go to map number 4 at least, because I'm expecting either one of these teams now, if again, In the next few maps, we will see Babam fix a few things. Then I think so we'll probably see them change and have a better result. But for now, I think so we're gonna have look at the highlights. The way how this entire map went out, it really did seem that Watcher 6 were entirely in control.
Absolutely, all the way from the beginning to the end. The first round did open up better for the side of Babam Babam, and that was just an illusion that they created, that they had a grasp. That illusion could not stay on for long enough. That fog wall had to come down, and then they faced the boss fight. It just did not result in the right ways. Watcher 6 just constantly went in, had a blast, had some very difficult showstoppers to face, but then still could come back into the game.
Yeah, and overall, if you actually look at it, even in the defensive rounds, they just realized that Babam were not really coming in with a major macro plan, but rather just trying to scale up to the space and walk up. But at the same time, I really feel that's exactly what Watcher 6 were also doing. But the only difference was that Watcher 6 were winning those duels. They were
Hmm.
anticipating where in the corners would we possibly see the members of Babam. So they were able to quickly pick them off one after the other and be in those unexpected angles too. So eventually, this map definitely went in for their side, apart from a few clutches. We did not really see a full-fledged team performance that would, bring all of you together. But hey, it was still just the first map. There's still few more to go.
Yep, I am sure there's going to be quite a few. But yes, this map did unfold completely opposite of what we were expecting, completely opposite of what I was
Mhm.
thinking. And I'm happy with it because the farther away the results are from what we think might happen, the more exciting things get.
True.
I'm all for it. I'm down for it. I said 3-0 for Babam Babam, make it a 3-0 for the side of Watcher 6. I'll be happy to watch it.
Party बदल लिया.
I just said I'll be happy to watch it. I didn't say I'm changing my party. But like yeah, I can't stay on the same party anyways. It's not gonna
True.
be a 3-0 Babam Babam anyways, no.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest with the way how disconnected the team is looking. It's gonna be a miracle if they're able to win or at least take the series to the fifth mapper, right? Because yeah, let's be honest, Scan, Electric, Sniper, both of them were just so very disconnected from the entire team. So you really need to now pull your socks up. I really hope it's
Yes.
just the jitters of game number one and not really the grand finals pressure onto them. So we're going to be moving on to the game two as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be again the map of Ascent. We saw both of these teams play on this one yesterday. And let's be honest, both of them were really convincing onto their own gameplays. But at the same time, with how solid the momentum is, I think so we might possibly see Babam struggling a bit until and unless they find a good breakthrough in at least those defensive setups because Ascent is a very defensive map, Ahana.
True, true. And it's going to be very important for the side of Baba Mum to actually make sure that they're able to find their grounding on this one. Because if they don't,
True.
then Abyss is not even a map that they played yesterday. It was played by Watcher 6 only. So we've not seen
Yeah,
Babam Babam perform on it. Haven has not been played by either of the teams. So that's also going to be a completely blind one. So both these maps could actually put the players of the side of Watcher 6 into a winning spree here. It's gonna be very necessary to convert a cent for themselves if you're Babam Babam.
true. Almost a very similar lineup coming in, just like the previous one, though, apart from the fact that playing on close, he's going to be playing onto that Omen, and this is the map of Ascent. So we normally see a double initiator, but running in without the flashes of the KO, but rather the lair of Snyder. Yes, definitely a bold move, but they showed it yesterday. They were able to work around with it. But the thing
They
is
were.
now,
Hmm.
yeah, again on the other side, you've got the exact same lineup apart from the fact that Charyu was playing with a Gecko in the previous one, but this time is now on Reyna. So maybe he's going to be a bit more comfortable. We'll have to wait and see.
Yep, but we did see better gameplay coming in from the side of Babam Babam on this map as well yesterday. However, they're not going on with the same exact composition anymore. now both the teams are running flashless, if
Airdrop.
I can say that. And in that situation, we've seen Watcher 6 just be amazing. So if that's how you want to play it, you know who to watch out for.
I agree.
This is just like one of those, matches where I think the only thing I'm gonna be focused upon specifically for the initial few rounds is gonna be how much better of a controller Clove is gonna be able to be on this particular map compared to Omen. You can tell me anything. I'm just an Omen fangirl when it comes to smokes. After him, if I want to put any other controller, it has to be Astra. Nobody else makes up for the same deal for me. Maybe just because I've not played Clove at all
Exactly.
yet.
I mean, Clove is very fun to be honest and very aggressive one indeed. But here we go. Oh my god, look at the positioning of AFK.
Spike
Was able to take
down
down
B.
Can. He's got the full space right now, so the team can really work around with pinching down the people in the market, and that's exactly what they're doing. As Zoro comes in from behind, takes two of
One
them,
enemy
and
remaining.
now the fight on the side. Creeper was able to keep Creep right up top on the face of Gift as Drove was able to shut down Charyu. What a way to punish the full mid aggression and the full mid push, and this is what I was talking about yesterday, Anna, that whenever a team takes up the space in mid, you have to push down those extremities. You've got to double clear those avenues after you get some of that information, because that's when you give up on one part of the map but also take away the other part from the opponents. That's a big statement and a big play. This means Babam cannot really abuse their mid pushes every time.
Oh, I agree. And if stopped from that, Babam might not really find themselves as much convenience on this map today as they did yesterday. With the first map already in the favor of Watcher 6, this already does not look like the best situation for the side of Babam, and they are now stuck in a game which is filled with players who are already prepared to take them down. Zoro, yet again, is gonna be having a great crossfire along with Creeper to be able to take Gift off. And we know if Gift is gone, things are easier. Look at that. Exactly what happened.
Clairvoyant. Snyder able to pick off Sharyu, winning out that Freyna 1v1. Scale up over towards the tree though, but not really push out of that smoke because Snyder is watching that angle. So now that one avenue is taken away from you as well. I don't really like this angle that Snyder is playing in. Normally you get a big shot really quickly. That's exactly what happened, but not before he was able to bring the headshot.
seconds
Drove. He just needed to land one. Paranoia comes in, but still being dodged. 3v3 situation with a low HP.
Spike
Zoro
planted.
catches Can. And they don't really have a better weapon.
One enemy remaining.
I mean, Stark just got lacking out there, and Creeper gets both of them. And the round for his team. Watch your 6 starting off really strong out of the second map.
Definitely so, definitely so. And they've not even lost way too many weapons. They have most of them in hand. Run to it, Jet. Okay, never mind. Jet could have recovered one. Missed out on it. Not a problem though. They're still gonna be able to find their economic stability if they find this particular round, which is gonna be very crucial for the side of Watcher 6. Because if they do, they're gonna have a big enough scoreline here that can push Babam not only in economic shambles, not only in round deficit, but also in confidence dents. It's gonna be hard to come back from that.
Deploying drone.
Early information gathered, pushing players behind, yet still trying to invade towards site A with full stack. That's how Babam wants to play this. With that I am so sorry. With that Lear online,
Right here.
they did try to push in. They are gonna have complete domination over the site space. Being able is gonna be most important here. The numbers are falling for the side of Watcher 6. They don't have the right weapons. They do have to make sure that the fights happen in their
One
favor.
enemy remaining.
Yeah.
Taking down a couple more players is gonna be the goal, but they cannot.
So, good picks by Electric Sniper, and then the follow-up coming in from the rest of the team. Finally catching in that first round. Normally we would see Babam struggle even in their own buy rounds, but at least in their buy rounds, better weaponry, they were able to actually win out of that one. So the main idea on the map Ascent is normally to try and catch your opponents in that economical death cycle. If Babam are able to do that, Watcher 6 are actually going to struggle in terms of controlling the map itself and the flow and momentum of the game. But again, you have to systematically dissect the map, take some space away from your opponents and then move forward. That's why you always use Omen with the refreshable smokes as well as the range. Owl drone being used out to clear up those corner. Switch has been cleared though, but the smoke goes out and to try and stop the push. The recon comes in, position noted. He did not break it, but still. Team Electric Sniper catching one though along with Gift. Shutting down throw in that position. 4v3 now, and not dead yet is available for Electric Sniper if in case things go haywire.
Just 2 players remaining on the side of Watcher 6. Not gonna be able to really move mountains here. They might just have to step back and hold it in.
Wow. Seems like there's only KGeN who's actually going back, right?
Placing sentry.
Reaper just upgraded the weaponry and now running it back. Wanted to pick the guy as
Bomb
Vengeance
grenade
Bandit.
out.
You know what? I'd do the same.
Swarm grenade out.
Okay.
Guy as Vengeance, the priority.
Skins win games. They do. I agree with that.
It's just better.
I mean, if you
Sometimes,
have
you
to...
Yeah, sometimes it's just a mental thing. You know, you think that if you use that skin that you perform better, so your brain automatically aligns itself in certain manner that you play good. Because you think you can play good, you play good.
Oh, I do something even better. Instead of thinking when I use a particular skin, I'm gonna play better, I start making everyone else on the opponent side believe that if I am using a particular skin, they're all gonna play worse.
Take control.
Then whether I'm staying alive or not, they're dying. It's
That's
a
a-
mental thing, yeah.
That's a voodoo stuff, man, I'm telling you.
I know, right? My mom knew I was a witch.
Hope you've come to visit.
Satchel out.
I found.
Nanoswarm's used up, but guess what? Creeper gets headshotted
Out of charge.
into oblivion with Stark onto that double satchel movement. Precise. Perfect. With that, they were able to scale up into the market as well. A 3v5 situation. Definitely no way. You can actually blend it all out. 2 shots being fired. Position noted. Double peak should come at any time, but KGeN
Last
catches
player
Can now.
standing.
Still holds his ground. That is ballsy, I'll have to say. Sees a player go behind his back now. Needs to be wary. Everyone jumping in. You've got to reload. And then the no scope does not really work. The bullet accuracy is absolutely horrendous with the no scope operator.
Absolute marvel.
Yes.
Absolute marvel is what it was for the side of Team Babam. But they need to hold on. They need to make sure that they don't get overconfident at any point on this particular map, because that can be punishing, and they don't have room for error. I'm liking that they're coming back into the game, but I want them to not make mistakes.
Bomb buddy out.
I agree.
Grenade. Satchel
Seems
out.
like they're about to make mistakes. Yeah.
Into the hand, but here's the thing. It was just given up all the entire space now. So the showstopper technically was a waste because it did not catch anything. But at least now they forced out the owl drone early on just to take the space over towards the heaven. So now over towards the side, that's going to be a big thing to try and push forward with Rugal catching a couple.
One enemy remaining.
Reaper as well was trying to catch in a few, but Snyder on the other side was able to take down Electric Sniper. Had to
One
not
enemy
dead yet. Now
remaining.
pushes in through the smoke while Can was just playing back. That's a big problem. The man wants to play on spam, but there's 3 people in front of him and now a couple of cloudbursts as well. It's gonna be the shot landed on KGeN, but it does not matter as Creeper was in an off angle. And watch your six finally retaking the entire site.
Watcher 6 was aware. They were aware of the fact that the showstopper is online. They were aware of the fact that it will be used. And the moment they heard
Placing
that
swarm
it was
grenade.
online, they
Placing
just
swarm grenade.
rushed back. They did not give any value to it. And they knew Team Babam Babam was somewhere relying on it.
Let's make some chaos.
Taking that away, they caught Babam Babam by surprise, even without really doing anything actively.
Satchel out.
Had good results. Oh no. God Stark? I mean, I don't know. That was a double-sided sword. Could have sliced either way.
Sus. That's what I'm saying, sus. Take flight.
Okay.
But as of now, yet again, Spike not yet planted, so what does Scan do at this point on the other side? Still waiting for someone to cut off the rotations. As now it's 2-5 situation, so
One enemy
I don't think
remaining.
it's going to be a big problem. Through Val not really anticipating the position of Stark, so it's going to be Enjoy now trying to take the fight, and KGeN was able to shut down Creeper in mid. That late rotation, late position. Still was able to work out for him. Good play yet again, as you were talking. And good adjustment from Babam. Babam now watch your 6 again onto the
Placing swarm grenade.
economical death.
Placing swarm grenade.
It's going to be a bit more difficult.
It seems like Watcher 6 is going to be able to find themselves a good enough position in this particular round, because I'm liking the way the Killjoy setup has been deployed on site A. However, the lack of support makes me scared. And did they just miss AFK King? Okay. Yeah. The drone did miss him. But they were able to find him with vision nonetheless. Losing that fight, AFK King has made things difficult for himself and his team. Not really looking like the best opportunity for the defensive side now. Do they have a read of this rotation? I think they might. The timing, the smoke. Okay. What are you making of it, Sova? Pushing towards courtyard, I think?
Well, he's trying to fight him with you. Gift is able to pick Snyder off. Creeper answers him back, but I don't think so he can get any more. But wait a second. Zoro says otherwise. And wait.
Oh my
what?
god.
The man is just a classic beast at this point. Catches two, gets the weaponry upgrade, knows where the spike is, and now forces down
30
Babam
seconds
Babam
left.
into an awkward position. The question is, are they going to commit the lockdown to try and grab the spike and then move forward? But I don't think so. It's worth it. They're probably going to decide to save.
They should. But it's totally up to them. 5 more rounds in the game. They're running out of time as well. Definitely not putting the
10
lockdown
seconds
down.
left.
Not winning the round either. Yeah, I think everyone is just gonna keep their weapons and be happy with that.
Absolutely. A good round again by Watcher 6, winning out the one that we did not really expect them to win.
Yep.
Few shots being landed in, one by Creeper. Those two a beast. Unlike how Mihawk actually demolished him with a butter knife, this time the man himself picked the butter knife to shut down everyone else. Great stuff coming in from the guy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Gotta appreciate that. However, I am wondering what is exactly happening to both of these teams. It's definitely not about adapting right now, to be very honest. I feel that they are being more and more reliant on their duels, and the gameplay from the side of Babam Babam is slightly reactive instead of pre-planned.
Agreed.
And in that journey of reactive game plan, they are sometimes losing their players, sometimes not, and putting this game in a position where Watcher 6 is having to trail behind with that. I think the adaptability that we were talking about is the one thing that's becoming the thorn in the way of Watcher 6 right now. They have good strats. But in trying to counter whatever is coming in from the side of Babam, they're just finding themselves just as lost because Babam does not know what they're doing. And Watcher 6 is not able to grasp how to react to someone who does not know what they're doing.
If we don't have a plan, then enemy would not be able to protect our plan.
Exactly.
If only that worked for me as well, but okay. As of now, we're just waiting for the technical timeout to get over, ladies and gentlemen, and as soon as it does, we're going to be moving into the game.
Gun here.
We really appreciate the patience out here, right? Because this is the grand finals after all we're talking about. And if
Yep.
in case you really want to bring in a few more of your friends, make sure you share the stream entirely, people, and show your support by clicking on the subscribe button, because you see, once you become a bit more positive, that's when all the problems, they seem to fade away. That's why the tech issue was fixed out way too soon.
Well, back in the game, back in the round. Yet again, a full 5 stack from the side of Team Babam. They're just trying to rush in, but AFK King has his tailwind, has his dashes, will be able to get out of sight, out of line. This time around, they got no capitalization of it.
Yeah, true. Wanted to play, make a play at least for the early one, but they also used the owl drone. I was about to say AFK King was pretty bold into staying on that position. His limits, so use the tailwind to run back as soon as can a bit more messy.
I don't think that Babam is doing the right thing by going on with the same exact strat yet again. They're trying to fake, but with the same exact plan that they did the last time round. So I think this time around they're gonna be red very quickly. Zoro already standing his ground. Will be able to regroup the rest of the team.
Placing swarm grenade.
The plant is done. It's a post-plant scenario. Getting in care of Black Canary is gonna be very, very important. Because if Can is alive, then those overall situations will get worse. Oh, wait a second. Are you kidding me? That's the plan?
Stay. What? Both of them are going to be detained. They should be detained though. No, only one. That's only Snyder. AFK King, they can just wait it out, right? They can just wait it out. Wait, you have to take the fight at this point. The sniper, he messed up. But do they have enough time for the defuse is the question.
Yes.
Half was already done. Yeah, they've got a lot of time.
Oh my goodness. What did I just see them do?
Just massacre the other side.
Okay. I'll.
No, I know what you were
Yeah.
about to say, but yeah, that's something that happens eventually.
Turret out.
Should I order some Savlon for you too?
No,
Okay.
I'm not hurt.
Oh, I'm not either. My eyes just feel like they need a rinse.
Fair enough. I've got it all.
Makes sense. We can go with that. Any which ways, yet again, on point trades for both the teams. Losing one player at a time, one round at a time. Both the teams just, they're not only trading players, they're also trading rounds. Let me win one, you keep the other. Sure, we can go with that. The Hunter's Fury, not so furious, not even gonna tag anyone.
You know, reminds me of something.
Last player standing.
Yes. That for.
Super fun, but for now, the trades wasn't really back and forth though, but watch your six yet again. You know, this is the exact same story that happened in the previous map.
Yep.
That they were equal as long as the score was 4-4, and then suddenly one of their gears shifted, and they were like, you know what? Yeah, that's enough. They've got enough rounds. We're gonna now push forward for the extra rounds.
Maybe it'll be the same exact story here. We did see it go down to a 7-5, I think, and then we saw the side swap with a very dominating second half.
Can I get a drop?
Could be it. Could be an 8-4. You never know. until 10 minutes in. That's when we'll be done with the first half. Okay. Quite some aggression from the side of Team Babam Babam. If I were them, I would be a little more cautious.
Gotta be wary about it. I agree.
Oh, Zoro is ready. This is just looking like they are walking into their own death traps. Wow.
Snyder catching down Gift out here in the mid,
Bomb buddy out.
understanding the plays, and look at the amount of space that Creeper has already taken. Stark's gonna be 1 point away from Showstopper as well, and if they are aware, they might be able to catch Creeper, but he's gonna be hearing all the rotations. He will know what's about to happen. So even though Watcher 6, they're pretty slow onto that rotation, yeah, Creeper's given the information that they're all rotating. Now we're going to be seeing everyone move forward. It's all the way on the Creepers.
The
And
timing.
fires in the shots. Does not catch the players. That is a grave mistake.
seconds left.
But at least he's now Stark 3 HP. He's got the showstopper, but does he commit now?
One enemy remaining.
I think so. He's done his
Spike
job,
down,
and
B.
Throw will be able to take one, and Stark will fall after getting Snyder. It's a 7-4 now, and Babam
Last round
struggling.
before the switch.
Struggling very much. Struggling very much. This is exactly the round that Babam Babam was able to seize back for themselves in the last map. The round right before the swap. This time around, I have lesser confidence on that fact though. They do have their Hunter's Fury. They do have their Showstopper. Let's see how fast and furious they're gonna be about this one. Schneider again has a good enough spot, good enough angle. Will be pushed back.
Was also expecting a very early out roll now. That's well.
It is what it is.
You've got to feel it while you say it. It's not it is what it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yes, absolutely. That's the
Yes.
trick. I'm pretty sure Maxi would be hearing us and he'd be like, what are they talking about?
Don't worry, Maxi. It is what it is.
Good work. You're learning. You're learning.
I know, right? If I keep saying it like this, I can have one round crossed over in one time.
Oh, what a shot from AFK King on Sharyu. Stark was able to answer back on the other side, make it 2 as well, with the Hunter's Fury coming in as a gift by gift.
One enemy remaining.
Catching in a couple of more people
Spike
too, but
down,
yeah, it's a
B.
1v2 situation now. Stark 30 HP. Both the players pretty
30
low, so it
seconds left.
still is winnable.
Spike planted.
It is. It is. Creeper will be able to change things around, but will he though? Because the script says they're supposed to be on a 7-5 before the half.
It seems difficult though, so he needs to clear a lot of angles out there.
Turn out.
What's up a turret out there? Alarm bot available. Jump peak. Stark's position noted. Now the paint shell go in. Try and grabbing some bit more time. What a shot from Stark! The fadeaway shot onto the head. A big Kobe out
Switching
there.
sides.
Absolutely amazing. I like the flashy plays coming in from the side of God Stark. He is able to support the team at the best of his capabilities,
Can I get a drop?
but the rest of the team is just failing to follow through. They're not very far behind. It's a close enough scoreline. They can actually change things around.
There.
We'll find out when.
There.
Hopefully on this map itself.
Hopefully. Hopium. 7-5, as you said. But again, if you're going according to the script, now it should be a 13-6, because that's what happened when Watcher 6 were playing yesterday. So we'll have to just wait and see. Not yesterday, I mean today.
The last map.
The
Yeah.
last map. But even yesterday as well, if I'm not wrong, in one of the in the second map when they played. Or
I
maybe in
think
the
yes,
third
the
one.
scoreline was 13-6 or
Yeah,
13-8,
in
one
one
of the
the
two.
maps. Oh, okay. It was in the other game. It was Babam with the 13-6 score. Like, seems like
Yeah.
they are on the receiving end right now. And Schneider finds the first oak now to Stark. The top fragger, the man who's been So very active in the past 2 games. Now walking
Oh.
out of the smoke like that is just nasty. Punished for that.
Very well should have been. Gift and can only to remain and make it 1. Can this time.
Should be able to.
Can't. I think can't.
There you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, it was a 1v4. Almost impossible.
I mean, if it
And
really
it
was a
is.
1v4 in that moment, I would be not surprised. But then it was a very individual fight. There should have been something. Make it a 1v3, I guess. I don't know. Those 100 extra credits could have helped. But yeah, Can just got canned.
What does it say? You're right. Can just got canned.
Yes.
Fair enough. As of now, the recon yet available for Gift. 8-5 situation already, so they should have the better advantage and the weaponry. And Gift answers back on AFK King this time around, though. That extra investment in the hands of Sheriff.
Oh.
Can Isabel is trying to break in that door. What an idea from Creeper. The man is just so smart. It's gonna be a couple of people.
Oh my god.
Both of them
Oh
wraps
my
everyone up in the cartons to get a 3k for his team while Dhruv was busy keeping the attention of KJ to the other side. Creeper was like, sure, I'm smart, I'm a genius. And yes, this German is definitely a genius.
That German efficiency you talk about, that was pretty efficient. Single mag, 3 players done for. What more do you need? What more can you ask of from a mere investment on a Spectre? Mind you. Spectacular performance is what it gave him.
The wordplay is just there, man. It's actually crazy.
Thank you. I'm really trying hard right now. If there was more gameplay, I wouldn't need to rely on wordplay. Yeah, Gift is playing good.
1 enemy remaining.
As of now, good shots. Gone out by Can with the Ares. Oh my
Flawless.
god!
What did I expect?
They just ran them down.
Everyone,
And this
note
was an
down your
Ares, mind
observations.
you.
Then let's run it again.
Yup.
The Astra Ares.
The baby brother of Odin.
The God of War.
Oh, yes.
Placing swarm grenade.
Ares, God of War. Just want to
Placing
confirm
swarm
that.
grenade.
Ares is the God of War, you know, not Kratos. Felt bad when I actually found that out.
Alarm
Aw.
bot out.
It's okay.
I mean, you'll know. Maybe.
I know. I've played God of War.
Crazy game.
Yes.
But as of now, yet again, focusing down on the next round. Watch your 6. Slowly creeping away. They've been constantly getting the space of the B main every single time without any questions. So they've been enjoying their time. Now the leader goes out all the way high, but Gift does not care. He was not blinded by that. And the nanoswarms used up as well to stop any kind of advance or push that was probably coming in from Watch Your 6. They're all in the main, and the recon should give a
Oh,
decent amount of
Creeper.
information unless destroyed, but Creeper is creeping up slowly and steadily. Can knows that he will,
Oh.
and Can is ready with the Ares yet again.
Can AFK King make it too? No, he won't be able to. Gift just getting frags after frags for himself, putting himself on the board. But Dhruval, on the other hand, there's been 3 from the opposite Sova. Can he make this
30
difference?
seconds left.
I don't think it's gonna be possible.
Unfortunate, wanted to land the headshot there, could not. He tried.
Now
please.
we're running off script.
Yeah, 9-7.
Yeah.
Something that would happen. I mean,
There.
that's probably because there was an off-script gun, right? You never really expect an Ares to be pulled up in these situations, so...
True
happens.
that.
Can't really blame him.
Definitely cannot. However, now that we walk into this particular round, which is going to be the 17 of the day, of the map. Look at that gamble stack. Everyone is gonna be pushing through mid, but they are welcomed very well by Chary's life. He's gonna be able to go in for one more fight, but the Lear, even though not a real flash, will be able to blind him long enough. KGeN stood tall, but the trades are gonna fall, and now the numbers just keep getting
down
back and
mid.
forth for both the teams. Gift is in a good enough position to actually change things around, but the team, on the other hand, just decides to go the opposite direction. The numbers are equalized, and now knowing that the operator is deployed here,
Spike down B.
Zoro will decide to go elsewhere, but the spike is not with him.
Yeah, exactly. Jeff was able to find a pick important one as well, and that meant the spike down.
Sad story. But it
Zoro
does
can
have.
actually
Yeah, he does
find
have
a pick.
time.
Yeah, he can find a pick on Star.
Last player
Oh, the
standing.
time.
About
Oh!
Timing
okay.
and the flick. And he's got
Good
the
enough.
ultimate available. He's got from the shadows. So the dark cover should go out.
30
He's gonna pick up
seconds
the
left.
spike. Yeah. Without
Wow.
any problem. Now can go in for the open plant. He can play it from anywhere he wants to.
Spike planted.
And now
And
the
chooses to run
problems for
now.
Gift. He should have given the sound. Full util. Recon shock dart.
Revealing area.
Oh, the more he uses them, the more he will make Omen sure of where he is.
Yeah, but the thing is, at least he is clearing. Oh, lovely smoke. Lovely smoke.
Stealing sight.
And he paranoias as well at the right time. Now you
Oh,
know where
goodness.
he is. Smoke's gonna be refreshed. 5 more seconds remaining.
Half the
Bullets in the
defuse is
bag.
done though.
Yeah, but that's the time.
You forget your place.
Clutch coming in for Zoro. Moving his team to the double digits.
And curtain.
Yet again,
just-
a phenomenal performance coming in from his side. I agree.
Just such a theatrical round for the side of Watcher 6. They could have actually lost their complete lead. If this round went to Babam, they would be literally one round behind. It would not even be a difference anymore, not even be a lead or an advantage. But now Watcher 6 actually stands at a good enough round advancement from where they can look at victory and say, so close yet so far, as of now.
Yeah, I agree. It's a bit difficult right now to deal with what's coming in from the other side, right? So, obviously, slowly and steadily trying to find in a bit more timing for themselves. At least something to keep their foot on. Some rounds.
It's gonna be important to go ahead and find more and more for both the teams, to be very honest. Babam is slightly more desperate
Can I get a drop?
to actually have that round, and that desperation can actually make them make mistakes.
Yep.
However, Watch Your 6 doing good for themselves now. They don't have to worry too much. But being on the attacking side and not having the flashes, as we talked about just in the beginning of the game and yesterday and before that, they're gonna have to be careful. But yeah, this judge. Oh no, don't even dare. Don't go towards side B.
Yeah, I mean, there's a judge out there in the hands of Stark. You don't really want to face it whatsoever. It's going to be a big problem.
Rotate, Killjoy, rotate. Turn 180 degrees and walk fast.
It's going to be a surprise moment for him, man.
Oh no! The Killjoy is waiting, finds that frag!
What a timing by Creeper. Was able to pick that one person, and after that, just a back and forth trades coming in, though still Zoro answers back and will be able to take down King. But the lockdown empties the entire side. And look at that, so late look, but did not catch in any kind of rotators on on this way though, but still should be able to be back with his team in time that he can actually catch in a few more people directly in the tree.
Very safely tucked behind the wall, Creeper will find himself ready to take the fight, will win it yet
One
again.
enemy remaining.
Make it an 11-7 already.
Dhruval just finding the people that he needs to. Berg yet again. And what a round coming in from the side of Watch Your 6. A round where I legitimately did not expect them to win.
Oh, do I have to attach legs?
Yeah, me neither. They did not look like they were gonna be able to. I felt that the first casualty is gonna happen on contact when God Stark finds Creeper. But Creeper was patient enough. And that patience bore him fruit.
Yep, can't deny that.
Okay, this time around, Babam will be able to open things up for themselves much more easily, much more fluently.
Our spike carrier is dead.
Holding the ground is going to be
Spike
important.
down,
And
B.
look at that, a very good follow-up from Chario to be able to keep making the same advancements. But Creeper this time around, yeah, they had to take that.
Sorry, not sorry, but you saw that.
It's funny how that one little mistake just erased all that he did in the last round that quickly.
I agree.
Placing sentry.
Happens sometimes, that's what I'm gonna say, man. Can't really blame the guy, you know. We always have been in such situations where we kind of want to forget those, but can't really, so it's okay. But it's
It's
still, you know,
okay.
yeah, I kind of like the idea where Babam, they're
Revealing
actually
area.
trying to lock horns against Watch Your 6, at least slowly and steady. They are keeping with the constant fights, though. Double layer being used up, so no flashes available from side control. Nano Swarm slowing down their push for a while, though, towards the lane itself. The pick in the hands of Creeper. Catching down one all the way in the mid. Now there are a couple of people playing in, one towards the pizza, one in market, a couple all the way over towards the spawn as the boom bot taken care of. The Hunter's Fury being used up, but no catch whatsoever. AFK King catches down Stark with a back and forth fight. Electric Sniper catching AFK. And now Creeper will rotate all the way to help his team on the side as the Hunter's Fury yet available. Snyder, 18 HP, wants to jump in with the right click, messes it up. And now it's a 2v2 as Creeper knives in his opponent. And Gift will catch through Val as well. In a round which seemed lost to Babam. They still stand strong, making Watch Your 6 crumble.
Fantastically done. Fantastically done from the side of Babam. They were able to turn things around. I would still again compliment Gift heavily for this particular one. It's amazing how they brought the game back for themselves. Because if this was lost, all was done and dusted for. They wouldn't have enough economy for the next one, and they would not be able to hold their ground. It would have been a 13-8. But well, an 11-9 is where we're going to find ourselves here. Yet
Score
again,
9. Yeah, for Babam. 11 for Watch Your 6. Got to go a bit ham now in the next few rounds to let Sniper holding his ground, touch going for the spam itself. But it's alright. Not catching anyone though, but the enemy not really having a good amount of enemies though. It's gonna be a big problem. Electric Sniper catching one, now wants to retreat. A couple of players in front of him, but Creeper catches one with the operator. And now he actually moves up forward. Up close to him, will be taken down yet again by AFK King. But at least he's got the support. Zoro catches Charyu. He also sees one more, and the answer back for Gift. It's a 1v1 situation. And now, just one bullet in the magazine. It's gonna be about time. Both the cloves using out their own smokes now. The recon is sticking it. He's sticking it. He's sticking full. Goes out, but it's
Wow.
still Zoro for the clutch. Gets the
Nicely
upgrade
done.
and absolutely mind-blowing stuff.
Absolutely unexpected stuff happening here from the side of Watcher 6. We did not see that coming. We were not expecting that. We did not, in our wildest dreams, think that this was gonna be how today's day goes, and it's just making the day more and more pumped altogether. Are we on the potential last round? We have
be.
Empress, we have from down Hunter's Fury, and an AFK King who's just into the game trying to take that first frag.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade though. Ruval was able to take him down. Kev struggling with the exact same thing, just like how he did in the previous one. But we'll slowly and steadily see them creep up. KGeN needs to be careful, will be taken down. It's a 4v2 situation. And there's still a showstopper available. 2 people on that low HP, 30 for Dhruv. And probably somewhere around the same. Oh, Dhruv, he's spotted. Hotstock able to catch one. Is he actually going to jump in with a showstopper? Yes, he absolutely will. Sees a couple of people. Misses out the showstopper. Electric Sniper still catches one in the back and forth. It's all down to the last 1v1. Does not know where the last person is. It's got to stick in. Does not know the smoke goes out yet again. Zoro, we've seen him in these situations. Can he clutch? Fires in some shots and will find Stark, who cannot hide in the armor behind that smoke. As it's a 2-0 for Watch Your 6.
Fantastic. Fantastic is the only word I have for the performance that was coming in from the side of Watcher 6. They have been absolutely amazing. The last particular round, both the teams had their best men standing. And I just did not know till the last second who was going to take it. But now, me, you, everyone who's watching knows it. It's Watcher 6 standing on a 2-0. Will Babam even be able to make a mark here at all?
Big question. Are we in the grand finals going to witness a 3-0? First one 13-6, second 13-9, and with the way how we are going, this next one should probably be a 12-12.
Can be, and when it does become that, there is definitely going to be chances for the side of Babam to make their comeback story happen. However, it does seem like Watcher 6 just have their toes a little bit deeper in this ground. They've got a hold of it.
I agree. This is
Uh,
definitely
mhm.
a kind of play, right? We don't usually expect to see in the grand finals. Normally, we
Yeah.
see teams go against each other. They try to somehow find the answers to what the other team is trying to do. But it just seemed like Babam, I wouldn't say that they're not really prepared, but it's just the fact that Watcher 6 are countering them so very well with all the utilities that they have in their own hands. So I kind of feel that it's getting a bit more difficult, man, let's be honest.
I believe that Watcher 6 has everything they need in their favor right now. The extra maps, the better overall skill, the better overall gameplay, and the better map as well. Because
True.
Ascent and Haven have essentially become one and the same today's date. People play both of them on a very similar playstyle, even though it's become a three-sided map, and that's just two-sided, but it's very defaulty, played in a very similar. If you
True.
can see this kind of a result on Ascent, then you can hope for something very similar on Haven as well.
I agree, but there's one big difference in both Ascent and Haven. The fact that since you guys are on, if you're starting on the defense on the map of Ascent, that's actually supposed to be pretty solid because now you can set your pace up, you can have those extra few rounds because how defense centric the map of Ascent is. But on Haven, I believe the things are difficult. On Haven, you really need to, you kind of want to start things on the attacking side and need to have at least 7 to 8 rounds in your pocket to eventually have that control because there are so many avenues that you need to really take care of. But I don't really want to ask the question as to what's going to happen on that one. I'd really want to ask or talk about the fact as to what happened in the previous one because Zoro is 19 and 13, Gift is 23 and 14. And we're still
Yep.
seeing the side of Watcher 6 win it out while the entire team on the other side struggling. Again, Electric Sniper 12 and 19, KGeN 11 and 15.
Yeah, there's definitely some lacking behind happening on the players towards the bottom side of team Babam because Watcher 6, I mean, they are supporting each other to the max possible. Look at how close AFK King, Creeper, and Zoro are to each other in overall numbers. they have had full-fledged support from each other to be able to actually go ahead and win a team game. While from Gift and Chario, what we see is more individual games. And I think for both the duelists to be that far behind their initiator, that's a sign of weakness.
Big concern, as you mentioned. We're going to have a look at the MVP of the previous game, and it's going to be Zoro. The man did not lose the direction this time around. Finally, he's actually getting a bit of a, you know, screen time. Does not really
Yeah.
get a lot in the One Piece anime at least, but here we go. The main thing about the entire game is that Watcher 6 are now going to be smiling because they are happy over the fact that
Yes.
they're up by 2-0, and the next map is Haven. The only question is who actually picked the map. That's one thing I kind of wanted to know. But it's okay. It's okay. Ahana, do you think it's really a 3-0 in favor of Watcher 6? Wow, wow. You're just nodding your head. You're just nodding your head. I think so, Ahana, she's just gonna keep on continuing doing that. While we fix this issue, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after a short break. Make sure to stay tuned. Hopefully everyone have stuffed their mouth with all the foods that they want to eat, probably coconut biscuits, because ladies and gentlemen, we might not get another chance to hit on another break because this series is going super solid and in favor of Watch Your Six. You all are watching the KGeN Lift Out 2024. I'm Scared Yet, and alongside me we've got Ahana. And Ahana, do you think it's going to be a 3-0?
I think it may be. Statistically, I have realized all my statistics before were wrong.
True.
So I'm completely in favor of 3-0 for the side of Watcher 6, just to, really
Wow.
redeem myself for making the wrong uh, claims in the earlier segments. But yeah,
And
I've
imagine.
gotten myself ready with food just in case we go to the fourth map.
All right, so already pre-preparing all that stuff, right? So
Yeah.
understandable. No wonder all the girls are pretty solid planners in those cases. But here's the thing: what plan would we see from Babam now to try and make a comeback into the? This team is struggling a lot, and by a lot I mean a lot. But there were some signs in the previous one where Gift was able to step up, perform pretty well, but at the same time Stark was then struggling a bit. 14 and 14 on a raise. Not what you would expect from this man.
Yeah. So here's what I feel about Babam. I think, no offense to anyone, but they are actually going into these games like ranked matches. They have a specific agent they love, and they're just playing that agent. On every single map, I'm seeing them go in with the same exact composition. They're
True.
not changing things around. And if they don't do that for Haven, they're gonna be in a world of trouble. You need a breach, you need a neon. If they're missing, bye bye, it's a 3-0.
I mean, the same thing could be said actually for the side of Watch Your 6-2, right? But the
But
fact is
they're
that they are
winning.
actually, yeah, but but the actual thing is that they're actually trading their players pretty well, and
Yes.
you see them scaling up on their own utilities too. That's an important factor when you consider the amount of struggles that Babam is facing right now. One of the main thing is that they're not scaling up well behind their utilities. I see them using the utilities and then again standing in their places, waiting for something. Now, either it's probably the stall util from the other side is so very good, but it's not in every single round that you see that. So, I think so. Taking the map space away while they're on the defense is something that they need to do on the map of Haven, because it's a three-sided map. If you sit all the way behind and ready to rotate, then you'll not be at any site on time to stop the hit. So that's going to be a big idea. But for
Spike
now,
planted.
we're already seeing some
Last
fights being
player
taken on. And guess
standing.
what? It's going to be Snyder playing on Jet this time around. So they swapped up a few roles here and there. But H6 are the ones who are actually having an advantage.
That they are, and Dhruval will be able to shut down Chario as well, putting Watcher 6 on their first round victory. I am seeing some adjustments from the side of Watcher 6. They did not bring in a breach as needed, but they do have an Astra this time around. They switched their controller. Since the buff, Astra has been super amazing to play with. She gives you quite a lot of versatility in those smokes. I do think that you're gonna miss a couple of those one ways, but then again, with Astra, you're gonna be able to make up for it quite well. And that just puts Watcher 6 on a good enough composition altogether. I am seeing the flashes come in for the side of Babam. They have a Sky in, but then again, both of them don't have the breach. In this round, they don't even have the numbers. The site has been breached without a breach.
Snyder, my man, just decided, there's no stop for him. Oh, tried to get one more, but he's gonna just tailwind out of that place. Creeper catching Charlie Util with a classic in the hand and a run and gun by Zoro.
Don't tell me a flawless anti-eco. Oh my god.
It is. It is. It is absolutely flawless anti-eco. And if you look at the pace that it seems that Haven has been their playground. It's just that they haven't really shown it to any other team.
That rain you saw at the end of the round, that was an announcement from the side of Watcher 6 being like, they're gonna rain on Babam's parade. So well, Babam had not dropped a single map so far in the whole series. They came doing 2-0s all the way up. And now look at them.
They are being 2-0
Here.
and on the verge of being 3-0.
Yep.
Yeah, big problem, big signs of concern if you talk about it. Few things that you really need to consider whenever playing against the players like that. is that they know how to counter you. They know how to counter the one-dimensional plays, but right now, 3 start towards the A side. Couple of Astro Stars being placed and a split coming in from the Silvers too. In the meantime, Creeper is just enjoying his own time in the garage, taking over the KG utilities.
A good enough position for the side of players from Watcher 6. They're too scattered though. They're gonna wanna find themselves the early advantages and then move in, but the time is gonna start running out now. One of the bigger maps of the total pool. And okay, I'm slightly confused with what's exactly going on here. I think the lurk is about to start from the side of Watcher 6 with Jet and Cypher being prepared to anyone who's gonna try to rotate, and the plant might go down on side C.
30
I
seconds
agree.
left.
Totally depends on where they really want to do it, but
Oh no, that. Yeah.
Spike down. C.
Electric Sniper could have been a trouble, but he just gets taken away in time.
One enemy remaining.
Gift will still be standing up with his surprise. The numbers are falling down. The time is running
10
out.
seconds
A
left.
couple of frags necessary for the side of Creeper, but will he just be going on to take those fights or just step back and find a weapon to recover? No, he'll walk in and die to a Bucky. A well played round though, because they dropped 3 weapons for the side of Babam Babam. I'm happy with that result.
I mean, it's understandable, right? Because definitely a few things that are problematic, but I've been constantly talking about the fact that watch your 6 space, it needs to be matched. Babam Babam finally matching it on the other side too. It's a good thing.
I mean, if it continues, because right now it was definitely an advantageous round for the side of Babam Babam. However, they are still going to be able to afford themselves good enough weaponry. The first frag comes in from their side, and this time around, being on the Jet, Gift might just be able to have a much more significant role as that man who makes as many frags as he does. With one single HP runs out of the DK, Schneider will be able to find himself on good enough to take the fight, but not really stand through it. Yet again, a 2v1, putting God Stark in the winning side. Very well executed. No economic stability to be found for the side of Watcher 6.
Holding it down probably just for a while. We're gonna be slowly seeing the members of Watcher 6, played at 4-4, and then we are probably gonna see them, take care of everything that Babam Babam has to offer.
Get out of my way!
So far, it does seem like there's gonna be quite some distribution from the side of Babam Babam. They want to be careful on every single side. They will be ready for very quick rotations as well going into the future. A lot of early damage taken by Jet, but yes, the regrowth will go ahead and help. KGeN finding the first casualty, putting Watcher 6 in trouble yet again. This is not the one where they have the right weapon to go ahead and take those fights, but Creeper will recover one. The Blade Storm will be
Spike
online,
down, mid.
but these two have to fight 3. Gift's position is supreme. There needs to be an updraft or a tailwind while walking into site B, or everything is just gonna fall into shambles. A good enough position, good enough frag. Gotta be giving extra determination for that fight, but no. Neural theft used, but Schneider got taken out just before that.
30 seconds left.
Now it's a 1v2. Even though the locations are gonna be updated soon enough, there's not gonna be enough time for actual action to happen from the side of Creeper. Turns it into a 1v1, has the whole world to go around. Can plant
10 seconds
wherever he wants. Gonna choose side C. Gonna stay there and let's see how this
Planting the
unfolds.
spike.
There's quite a few areas to watch, but there's definitely gonna be a corner that he can tuck himself in and stay a while. Unless pre-fired,
Probably.
obviously.
Unless pre-fired, obviously.
No
But as
charges
of
left.
now, yet again that last 1v1, the smoke already there. Oh, lovely timing on Creeper. Catches gift as well, and with the clutch, make sure that his team is now on the third round. So, you know, again, Hana, according to the script, this should very well be a 3-3. I don't really want to
Might
hype it
be.
all up, you know. But yeah, I think so. That's actually going to be the case.
Might very well be.
I don't feel
But
it
did you
otherwise.
realize how Creeper was able to get that round?
The timing, man. The timing on
No.
that guy is always good.
Nope.
Go
It
ahead.
was all because of the champion swindle.
Wow, I 100% agree. There's absolutely no question that I'm gonna ask here.
Exactly.
Get it.
Any which ways, going back into the game, into the real skill set that these players are bringing onto the game. Godstart, good enough angle, will be taken away because of the Lear, but still will be able to readjust very quickly and find his frag. Thruwal, though, does not stand his ground for long. 3v3 is what will be converted into. Zoro being able to take the numbers back to an equalizer. Does have the right kind of utility to actually support the group, and also had a great enough angle. Shouldn't had left graffiti, but okay. Still good enough angle. Are they even gonna try? I would suggest them not to. I would suggest they move.
That's a good suggestion, you know.
I know, right? I learned it from Harbor.
Suggest you
Impeccable kill.
move. I see. That's that. It's gotta happen.
One enemy
Done
remaining.
with.
Oh, see, I told you it's the champion swindle.
I don't even want to argue with that, man.
Clutch.
It's exactly what we are seeing. And a clutch round this time. Things going off the script. Well. If Haven is gonna go in this manner, and that to watch your six, since they're starting on the attack, you're gonna have an advantage like this. I'm pretty scared for Babam, because on your attacking round, you really need that momentum. You want to have the control and at least the confidence. The mental of Babam is really something that I worry about at this point.
Anyone would.
They are going to struggle, but they have to find an answer, and the answer is probably in the form of a solo play by Gift, and yet again he was picked off, and now following his footsteps is Charyu. And, yeah, it's not just in mid, but also in the after.
Oh,
Both the
yes.
Both the flashes used by KGeN already in the garage itself has got no information as to how many players are there. And Creeper is just constantly keeping the attention of Babam over towards the B. Look at the owl drone. It's used so very late in the round. And that is
Yup.
to push the people back all the way
Player
towards the spawn. Through just pushed out in the garage, taking down every single one with the cover of Snyder. It just seems to be going out of their hands.
I have no idea how Babam is gonna survive ultimates. Showstopper, not that useful in defense. Not with the way they are playing. I can say the same for Seeker unless it's used in like a 2v3 situation. The lockdown can make a difference. But on the other hand, you have an Astral Divide, you have Empress, you have Neural Theft, and you have your Hunter's Fury. I don't think they stand a ground. KGeN is just so patient. I think they're not gonna check it. They did not check it.
Spike
Could
down.
only get
That's-
one.
That's the punish. You don't really check the corners. The punish was always there, but Stark with the showstopper was able to catch
One
one.
enemy
Still has to
remaining.
hold. Oh, support from Gift. Sublime. And now only Creeper remains, who's still trying to find a timing to creep up slowly and steadily. Just waiting for someone to actually hop into his crosshair. He's got a few bodies, but not even a single one that's up close to eventually use the neural theft on.
True that. Both the bodies and the spike, everything way too far out of reach. He knows exactly where Gift is. He can find his way in. He can go ahead
30
and
seconds left.
find that frag, which he will. Just has to fight a couple more.
He's got a couple of steel cages, right? So if he really wants to, he can use them to make those crosses.
Last player standing.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa, my man, Creeper is still so very ready. Sees the last player, has got the time to try and clutch the round, and he did.
I cannot believe this.
The guy was strolling in the cubby, turning around, crouching down, using the stickers, but he still moved forward to clutch it up for his team. The timing is absolutely unreal.
I cannot believe what I just saw. 6-2. From here, the scoreline is just gonna get easier and easier for the side of Watcher 6. Even if it becomes a 6-6, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But if it becomes anything more than 6, even a single round from here is good for them.
Spike down A.
Zoro already catching one more person. That's going to be a good headshot by Snyder onto Electric Sniper. It seemed like this guy was playing on Arena just to nerf himself. He could have always switched it.
Could have always, yes.
Guardians. I'm telling you, it's Gaia's vengeance.
You are divided.
It's Gaia's vengeance, man. It's the Gaia vengeance buff. As of now, can.
Spike planted.
He's just got a sheriff in the hand, so.
Seek them out. Found one.
The Seekers now in the round trying to chase it down, but at least it clears out a couple of corners, right? So that's one good thing. They're gonna move up from the Cosmic Divide. Gift able to catch one.
Blocking sight.
Knockup coming in. They're sticking it down. The Cloudburst comes in. Try and support both the players out to the main and will stay there. Gift just sends them a present. And into the future they go.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done by Gift on this particular one. Absolutely amazing is what his performance was. Because I didn't see as much heavy lifting being done by anyone else from his team on this one.
My thanks.
He single-handedly brought
I need this.
4 men down and put his team on a winning round.
That goes
Because
there.
from here, losing even a single round puts them in a world of trouble. Even a single round from here. And if they lose 2, it's done for. Early start from the side of Godstark. Very well done. Could have been caught in his tracks, but just manages to rush out in enough time left on hand. Schneider will have to fall back, but they have created enough space for moving in for the Astra.
We'll look it down as such. Slowly and steadily creeping up. We've got a few stars out there. We're talking about stars, and one of them is Stark. The Gravel. Oh my god. You sure you wanted to go for that as Gravel? But alright, can fix a Creeper too in the meantime. Gift
Last player standing.
all the way around, catches Zoro. The flick was absolutely perfect. But how did AFK catch him? Make it 2 as well, make it 3! AFK King is taking them down one after the other. And the man just taps it again. Charyu needs to clutch this one for the team, but it's not going to happen. AFK King is definitely the hunter.
That he is. That he is. Had a bounty to fulfill, he went ahead and did. 5, you say? Sure shot. Not a problem. You could have brought the Clove to, like, you know, be not dead yet again. And okay, yeah, I'm going out of bounds, but this is hypothetical, so nobody knows. So yeah, I can safely say he would have still won it. Yeah, he was on fire in a zone at that moment. Beautiful. And now the numbers just look terribly wrong for the side of Babam Babam. Look at that Hunter's Fury. AFK King gets 5 and he's not satisfied. He wants a 6th. He does it.
I know
That's how the trailblazer being used up, so Can not really getting a lot of information on the back of it, just that there was someone in
Spike
the smoke.
planted.
They can't really push out.
Blinded.
The flash.
They don't know about the
Got deeper
Cypher's
in his
position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, electric sniper peeked in first. Charlie will be able to take them down. Canary answers back as well, so no one destroyed the lockdown and there's still one detained. All three people staying in the exact same corners. Can still got a flash to work with. Can
One
really use
enemy
it.
remaining.
Got the smoke of Astra. The refuse was there, but not enough as the spam from AFK King.
Last
This man
round
is
in the
slowly becoming an emperor.
Build that empire, build that throne.
He's built different.
That he is. That he is for sure. Watch your 6. I don't know if they're taking revenge from Babam Babam or from me. But whoever they're taking it from, they're doing it beautifully. I am charmed. Enchanted, call it. 8-3 is the scoreline, and they might just walk into the curse and still not be cursed. Oh, the judge is gonna be punishing though. God Stark has his judge, has the first frag. They need to be careful. He's creeping in towards site C, and that's exactly where the attack is happening. Can will be able to contribute as well. 3v5. Can they convert it? Yes, with Zoro they definitely can. Oh no.
AFK King.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's feeling it. Look at the
Obscuring
backstab. That's gonna be a big thing now. Know the
Oh.
position. Stark just walks
Spike
in,
down,
gets
C.
Zoro on the head,
enemy
and gets
remaining.
the second. And it's all down to Creeper now, who's all the way to the other side of the world. It's gonna take him a while to actually jump in and maybe find a few targets out there. But all the avenues are being watched out for, so kind of know where he's gonna be walking in from.
30 seconds left.
We've seen him before though, in a very difficult situation where he did not know where the
Foots are heard, everything is known. Charyu is taking his own time. Yeah. Eight goes in, no one
Yeah.
sees. Gift in that cubby, and it's an 8-4.
Switching
Is
sides.
it something to celebrate though? Being Babam Babam, you are 2 maps behind. This is your last exact shot to really make a difference. And you're 4 rounds behind on the map of Haven. Where for the defense, there is a good enough composition from both the sides actually. I like the composition on the side of Babam Babam a little more though. I think on defense, Raze can do much better than Reyna. Unless Reyna just goes on a killing spree and does not stop. That's what she's built to do. If she does that, then there's no problem.
True that.
Very early frag for the side of Gift will be able to go ahead and actually change
A.
things around. The trade will come in, but not gonna stay long. Godstar gets caught in a very difficult situation. Creeper, yet again being the game changer here. Goes ahead, tries to find Charyo as well, will not be able to deal enough damage either. Zoro though, might go undetected. Oh no, Gift is aware. Gift is cautious. Oh, he'll be able to catch Zoro off guard. And he does. A 3v1 is where we are now. Revenge is what I can smell from the clothes of Babam Babam.
Three v one. Gift is just gonna have his fun time, right? He knows what's about to happen. what really happens with me in these situations is that I get jump scared in those positions. Alright, throw Val position noted. Now Gift is going to get activated as well. Should be able to get this guy, but throw. Alright, catching one. 24 HP, not really healed a lot. Gift. It's gonna be time. Alright, pops in.
Last one down.
And the position was not noted, so Babam will win the important pistol round. 8-4 we were, and we will probably be at 6-8 now.
We might very
No
well
more
be.
charges left.
However, Haven, how I believe, is one of those maps where in defense, even if you have weaker weaponry, you can actually make it work.
This goes here.
Because, hear me out, whenever you have to enter into a site, most of the places are narrow doors. If you hide behind the door well enough and the corners are not checked or flashed, which cannot happen in this situation, you might find yourself the frag you need, even with weaker weaponry. However, they're gonna be playing on retake for B. Let's see how much difference they make.
Ooh, crispy shot onto the skull though by throw Val onto Godstar. Chario answers back at him with a close to the hand. Still, the better weaponry is going to prevail, so Chario will be answering Snyder back too.
Last
Nice shot,
player
Creeper.
standing.
But it's all down to now only him with a shorty in the hand.
Did Creeper just
Yeah, he did.
make that shot and invite everyone to kill Shadow while he was meditating?
Outrun
He
me.
did.
Oh, goodness. Creeper, you baiter. You baited, my man. This was
He just,
bound
has,
to happen.
he's just having fun, man. He's just having fun. It's either ways around where they did not have the weaponry. So, it is understandable. It is what it is what you always have to say.
True
But
that.
now is going to be the important round, since
Mm-hmm.
it's a situation where the better weaponry is in the hands of Watch Your 6, Babam. All of them with a weaker weapon want to take the close range fight. So I think so going towards the garage or the mid, it actually is a very good idea.
Seems to be so. Babam will be able to go ahead and take Dhruval down.
Blocking sight.
That's gotta be painful, being on the defensive side. And as I said, being Reyna on the defensive side is slightly more difficult than any other agent. But well,
Covering it.
they're gonna go with what they have.
Planted.
They wanted an advantage in the first half. They were able to get it. But will they be able to carry forward with it is gonna be important to make things okay, making things digestible. But the retaliation will be just as good. AFK King, 1 against 2, will not live for long.
Best?
An important round for the side of Watcher 6 just gets taken away.
Good round yet again. And with this, they can equalize the scoreline. So we might potentially see map number 4 now. Yeah, exactly. It does seem to be the case. Seems like you jinxed the 3-0 victory for Watch Your 6.
Maybe I did not, because we've seen 13-9.
Here.
I mean, according to that
So-
logic, as I mentioned, since the first one was 13-6 and 13-9, now it should be 12-12.
Yeah, we're playing patterns. 3 more rounds every single time, yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's not the Fibonacci sequence.
That's the best one.
I know, I like it.
Yeah.
You know, there were some leaks coming in as people fed Fibonacci the supercomputer, and they somehow ended up creating a black hole. I was like, who writes this?
Huh?
And
That's worse than the conspiracy theory I came up with.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I just did on stream itself. I forget.
Wow. You need to eat some almonds.
I do, but I have too much information to retain.
Wow.
However, what the players need to retain right now is their numbers. Look at that. Even if he finds Dhruval, he's gonna be killed by Zoro. Is this a good enough situation for Gift? Not really. Doesn't
Huh?
even find Dhruval. Both of them get taken out because Zoro is just
Oh!
so good.
Left. Spike
4K
Supreme.
already. Eco Ace, no, unfortunate. Not happening this time, but it's Stark finally answering back the couple of players But what can this one man do? Alone, stranded is the big question. Spike in the no
Oh, look
man's
at
land.
Creeper.
12 more seconds.
Huh?
Creeper's gonna be deleted. That's a 3k on the other side. But now he uses the store stopper. Needs to catch in one more. But 4 more seconds. Can he catch the last remaining guy? That's the big question.
chance,
Spike
though.
not found, and no. AFK King just tugs his tail and runs away, denying the ace and denying the round.
I am just completely mind blown by this particular round. We did spawn with all 10 players, right? Or was it just 2?
I mean, I'll just say that these two players just turned into Grim Reapers for their own respective teams.
That they did. But I'm obviously much more impressed by Zoro than I was with Godstart, because a Vandal on a Duelist, I expect. A Sheriff on a Controller. What did you just do?
Reminds me of Munchkin from Gen G.
Oh, yes.
Or Karen to be specific. Man, he's a beast on that. Range has been used up. Snyder's position noted. 30 HP. Okay. Time though, but oh.
You should run.
Man is just being chased out by utilities. Well, at least he's being chased by someone.
Wait a second, I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on what you said earlier. You're talking about an Omen, and you're
Spike down.
in the map of Haven, and you have forgotten Scary?
Last player standing.
That's the best thing ever I saw. Yeah. That shouldn't have happened, yeah.
True, I agree. I mean, Scary's round on that Haven is an unforgettable one. There are
Yep.
players, who make not just moments but create memories for generations to come.
Yup. A legend is what he created.
Absolutely.
This is a nice spot. That goes
That was monstrous. Anyways,
Yes.
what's monstrous right now is the scoreline for the side of Watcher 6.
This is a nice spot.
10-7. They stand exactly 3 rounds away from victory and 3 rounds away from Babam. Are we back on track with the script?
There they are.
Seems
But according
like
to the script, it should be 5 more rounds for Babam to reach on that fill, right? Who knows?
Oh yeah.
Alright, Snyder notices the players. Now with just a pistol in his hands.
Wow.
What? The man just shoots Charyu through that smoke. He finally makes that entry. Needs to catch one, but it will eventually be knocked up though. But no one to capitalize on the back of it because the support is there. Though I'm still surprised why is Watch Your 6 on
planted.
Sheriff pile.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Zoro, single-handedly, you've done magic before, but this is not gonna be one of those rounds that gets replicated.
Absolutely.
8-10.
Gift
These
catching
parasites
3
are
in
gonna
that
take
previous
one
one, while
stick
Can
past
catching the
this
last
place.
2 members. Good trades back and forth now, and if you're looking at the ultimate economy, Storm will not dead. 1 away from the Seekers, the Scan, so she can definitely play in for that orb and move forward. That utility has been pretty evident for scaling up in these rounds though, but I believe Watch Your 6 with their own Cosmic Divide, Neural Theft. They're a bit far away from the Hunter's Fury maybe, but can definitely try and play in for that A main position. I believe it's an operator buy coming in for Snyder on that Jet.
Well, we'll soon find out if that's gonna be resulting into rewarding situations for the team. Both the teams desperately need this one. I mean, yeah, Babam
out
more
of my
desperately
way.
so.
I just love the Sheriff buy.
I have no idea. Their economy is broken. Or they like the...
Just asking for how many rounds? Alright, the Abram.
I don't-
We'll be talking about that in mind though. As Gift catches
Yeah.
one, and that's the right click onto the head of Drove. Maybe the shoulders just a bit off, but still gets the job done. Needs to catch Miner as well. AFK
Wow.
Creeper catching their own. Gift with the 3k. The fight important in the backside. Reload being hit, and Charyu catches AFK King. The Prince is now rising slowly and steadily in the name of Chario. And he is stepping up big time for his team.
That he is. We need to see if that's gonna continue long enough because the team is still one round behind, can soon go ahead for an equalizer, and then soon also start building up their own lead for the map. They haven't been able to so far. So this is their opportunity. This is their moment to shine. Can we take a look at the economy? Can we take a look at what's going on?
Danny, that's the question.
I'm surprised too. They won for 2 rounds consecutively. They still did not. I don't know, man. Maybe they want some more practice with those. Okay. I guess that happens. 2 ultimates already online. With that neural theft, the information will be given away for the remaining 2 as well. Not dead yet is gonna be available for the side of Babam. But are they gonna be able to live long enough to make the best of it?
Here.
Or live long enough to
I
become
got
the
the
villains.
Oh, yeah.
See? Yeah. Do we
You either die a hero.
live
Dropping
long
smokes.
enough to see yourself become the villain?
Yep. I was born a villain. I don't know how.
Bye. Bye.
Maybe I had a long life in the last life.
Who knows? But for now, Electric
got
Sniper
your
is
trial.
definitely making sure that his opponents do not have a long life. Shutting them down with all of the
Not ready
utilities, and
yet.
the Seekers was also invested, so you know the positioning of the last 2 players, know where they're coming from. Weaponry, the question is, has Creeper upgraded? AFK King, the angle is watched out for, and the Electric Sniper repositions, but AFK King catches him down. Now they need to just waste for 6 more seconds. KGeN is pretty low in that HP, needs to take this fight.
enemy
Creeper
remaining.
does not have the weapon upgraded, but has the headshot. Catches
Oh!
Electric
This is
Sniper
no
and then lands the second. Does he have enough time? I don't think so.
I think he does.
Thrifty.
Oh yeah, he does.
I'll
1
try to
minute,
be even
1
more
second,
poor next time. It'll be
and then
hard.
99
Almost
extra
2
milliseconds
seconds.
for that.
Yeah.
Almost 2 seconds indeed. So was able to catch in a lot of those people. Beautiful play.
I am just surprised at what we just saw towards the end of that. I mean,
This should do.
what is even happening with Watcher 6? Are they like actually trying to make Babam just chase them? The moment Babam is close enough to find that equalizer, the moment they reach that point,
Scanning ahead.
the food just gets taken away from right under their noses. It's the champion's battle again. Do I expect a win? Absolutely.
Knight.
Bomb
Stock.
buddy out.
Needs to make a stock statement at this point. Just slowly step up.
Oh.
Oh my god,
Wow.
what a welcome gift. Just got surprised there. It wasn't his birthday, but still received the happy birthday present. Long range fight, AFK King catches
down A.
Electric Sniper. Stock still standing though, and can,
Heal up.
as soon as that smoke dissipated, he had to move back to, and Stock's gonna get some HP back. Important to be ready for the next fight, but Snyder makes sure to pull the head out of the body of Charios. That's a bit difficult. Creeper, he's just a chill guy, man. Creeper is the chillest
seconds
dude
left.
in the entire lobby.
Imagine you say that, and when we hear the comms, there's just so much rage. It would be so funny. Anyways, going back in the round. Look at Zoran.
enemy
Just
remaining.
waiting. Ed finds his frags, gets the team on the series point already.
Taking that back.
Mind you, we started at 8. This is a BO5. We might be literally done by 10:45. That's not even 3 full
Going to
hours.
Astral to do them Astral Guardian things I do.
Could be possible though, but just the way how this entire thing is going on, right?
Mm-hmm. This is just looking like those moments when you're just way too scared to actually go ahead and commit to anything. That's the situation for Babam Babam.
Going in mid.
Yep.
Just a simple mistake could eventually take them down though, but again Kip wants to push it forward to the judge. No HP on Val will be taken down though, but behind his
Down
team
B.
is yet again being demolished. AFK King was taken down, Creeper will be shut down too. Sitting on the side like a duck behind Zoro. Got no clue. Okay.
Now it's a 1v3 for Snyder.
It's okay. It's okay, no one saw that shadow. No one saw it. And now he's gonna have the timing onto Snyder as well. Beautiful timing on the back of it. He's got no clue.
Oh no.
Your beautiful adjustment. And with that, we reach 10. Just 2 more rounds for Babam Babam.
Did I hear overconfidence?
Just that.
I don't think so.
Maybe my mind said that.
I guess so.
Yeah, because this round, the kind of mistakes I saw Watcher 6 make,
Got money. Need something?
I can expect those, but not at this point. They were doing good. They were doing good enough so far. I don't know how they ended up making those mistakes, just not watching their back. Watcher 6 doing exactly the opposite of what their name stands for.
Not watching their 6. Indeed.
Yeah. Yet
Big
again. Oh
problem.
my
The
god.
electric sniper catches Creeper. The man has been moving directly in the garage every single time.
I think you're gonna get your overtime.
Probably. Not unless Zoro keeps on playing like this. Boombot now being used up along with the paint shells, but not a lot of utility is being used. But guess what?
Wow.
Right on the face! And Stark does not check Zoro. Gets punished for that and lands another one with a 3K. Puts his team ahead in this round with the Empress available right now, but Rupal is taken out.
Last player standing.
Down available for Charyu, and this one has been so on point with his timing. Will be the jump coming in. Charyu will run away to try and buy some more time for his team. Puts in the lockdown. Refusing is there, and that's gonna be 7 more seconds, 4 more seconds, less than that. As Snyder gets the pick. Under pressure, Charyu crumbles. But watch your 6 on the back of Zoro in that last round. Close the series with 13-10 and become the champions of KGeN Liftoff 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Watch your 6. The team that made a reverse sweep in the semi-finals only to whitewash their opponents in the grands.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. That domination was unexpected. Specifically from them, it was. Watcher 6 just went ahead and made everyone keep on watching what they were doing. I am surprised with the result of this one, but happy nonetheless. What a run these guys had. Specifically, AFK King. Beautiful gameplay from the man. But yes, this has been an amazing, amazing night.
I agree. Anything less than amazing is just not cut out of a word to be used for this evening. What a domination. Watch your 6. 13-6, 13-9, 13-10, all 3 maps. Though I would have to praise Babam Babam as well. They were slowly and steadily creeping up. They were able to somehow keep up with the pace, but they just could not close things out. And it's going to be Gift yet again, the highest frags in the team, 28 of 15. And not just in the team, in the entire lobby, Gift is the MVP with 5 first bloods. But all in all, it's a combined effort on the other side. 21 and 13, AFK King, Zoro 20 and 18, Creeper 20 and 17. Snyder and Dhruv on those duelists. They swapped the roles.
Yep.
16 and 19, 11 and 18. But look at the first bloods of Snyder. 6 first bloods.
Quite a many. Both the Jets were doing their work pretty efficiently. Gift got 5 for himself as well, while Schneider got his 6. But yeah, very well played by both the teams.
I agree.
In
The
this one, I
pressure,
actually saw Babam match up to the level.
true. They were stepping up. They were pulling themselves back. You could say they were pulling their socks up as well. They were ready to fight out in those places where they needed to. It was actually pretty solid approach coming in for their side, but over towards the end is where we eventually saw yet again Fortune 6 stepping up, just showing and outclassing their opponents. And look at the amount of assists on both AFK King and Zoro. Both have got 10 assists for themselves, so doing the job as the initiator, as the controller. But on the other side, yet again, I believe it was just one round where Electric Sniper did not die. Probably performed like got a 3k in total, but overall, he was struggling along with Can as well.
Mm-hmm.
The MVP of the entire game, AFK King, with a 2.38 KDA, 282 ACS, 0.55 first blood percentage, and you don't really need a lot of first bloods on the server, so doing a phenomenal job there, Hana.
Absolutely. I loved the overall performance of AFK King. Every single map today, I think we've seen that man rise up to be the MVP. So he's the
True.
MVP of the series as well, obviously. But yeah, I mean that performance was just so sublime. I am
Agreed.
in a place where I want to see more Valorant from the side of AFK King. So soon enough,
Yeah.
hopefully, yet another season of this.
Fingers crossed, hoping for that as well because it was really fun to be here. It was an amazing experience to watch all of these players because, again, for all the people who don't really know, Liftoff was started 1 month ago where all the teams, 20 to be specific, they were given daily tasks and then they had weekly tasks as well. And they were constantly scrimming against each other, which eventually gave them points. The more tasks you complete, the more points you gain. And they were weekly leaderboards entirely. So we slowly and steadily through each week moved up, and the top 8 were given the chance to play in the tournament. Quarterfinals, semifinals, and then the grand finals in single elimination format. And every 8 weeks we saw some new names added into that top 8, some names being replaced from there. So it was a very solid approach because all these teams were assigned their specific coaches too. So it was again a very nice initiative by KGeN Academy. So I really want to see more of this in the future as well because we're probably seeing some new talents step up slowly. What better than seeing the growth of the esports?
Absolutely, absolutely. The way the overall game unfolded was completely amazing. The way these players have,
Yes.
come up to the stage and actually shown all their skill. Not only just shown all their skill, they also got all the time to learn and polish these skills to actually come onto the
Yeah.
stage and shine bright like a diamond. But well, this is it for today for this
Yeah.
particular season from our side. But we hopefully will be back soon enough to see all of you guys right here, right, with many more teams, not the same ones anymore, many more new teams, because everyone will be more than excited to learn these things. This was us for Liftoff, and we're going to sign off for tonight. See you the next time.
Watch me. Sit back and watch. Watch me. Sit back. Sit back. Watch me. Sit back and watch. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back.